Hey guys, welcome back to my channel on lesson 155 in A Course in Miracles workbook. Why I wouldn't sing Sunny on that. But again, thank you for joining me today. Today's lesson is titled, I Will Step Back and Let Him Lead the Way. That is a beautiful, segue from where we just came from, which was I am among the ministers of God. And we're talking a lot about listening to the guidance, really just kind of giving your function over to God and Him just kind of taking over. And you will not be disappointed. I promise you that. So let's find out what this lesson is all about. I will step back and let Him lead the way. There is a way of living in the world that is not here, although it seems to be. You do not change appearance, though you smile more frequently. Your forehead is serene, your eyes are quiet, and the ones who walk the world as you do recognize their own. Yet, those who have not yet perceived the way will recognize you also and believe that you are like them as you were before. The world is an illusion. Those who choose to come to it are seeking for a place where they can be illusions and avoid their own reality. Yet when they find their own reality is even here, then they step back and let it lead the way. What other choice is really theirs to make? To let illusions walk ahead of truth is madness, but to let illusions sink behind the truth and let the truth stand forth as what it is merely sanity. This is the simple choice we make today. Oh my God, Jesus is like, I know the choice is so hard. Do you want sanity, peace, serenity, joy, compassion, companionship, all of it? Or do you want the insane mind seeing an insane world? There's really no choice, but most of us have been choosing insanity. It's what we know is insanity, right? It's insane. This is the simple choice we make today. The mad illusion will remain a while in evidence for those to look upon who chose to come and have not yet rejoiced to find they were mistaken in their choice. They cannot learn directly from the truth. Sorry, just done. Okay, try again. Distractions. They cannot learn directly from the truth because they have denied it that it is so. And so they need a teacher who perceives their madness, but who still can look beyond illusion to the simple truth in them. If truth demanded that they give up the world, it would appear to them as if it asked the sacrifice of something that is real. Many have chosen to renounce the world while still believing its reality, and they have suffered from a sense of loss and have not been released accordingly. Others have chosen nothing but the world, and they have suffered from a sense of loss still deeper, which they did not understand. Between these paths, there is another road that leads away from loss of every kind, for sacrifice and deprivation both are quickly left behind. This is the way appointed for you now. You walk this path as others walk, nor do you see them to be distinct from them, although you are indeed. Thus can you serve them while you serve yourself, and set their footsteps on the way that God has opened up to you and them through you. We got an important job here. When you are in an embodiment, seeing with Christ vision, there are people that might not be doing this work, but they sense something because you are looking at them the way they are supposed to be seen. They may not be aware of it, but there's something very right about what they're feeling around you. They may not be able to put their finger on it, or they absolutely know, oh yeah, he's my vibe, she's my vibe, whatever. But when you are operating from this space, you're only seeing their capital S self, not their little s self that's in that jar. No, no, no. You are seeing them unified with you in the quantum, in that space, the God space, where nothing is being judged. There's no sin. There's no anything. And if you're going around the world, your town, wherever, and you are just receiving everybody as such, as their truth, there's no denying. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you trigger people, just you being the embodiment of awesomeness sometimes can trigger people because they don't feel it. And witnessing you as that can really piss some people off because they don't know it, but their truth is screaming out. That's how it's supposed to be. And their hearts are broken because their ego's like, but this is who you are. This is who you are, and you can't change, and you won't change, and you like who you are. Maybe grumpy, maybe reactive, maybe whatever. Judging people, whatever. But for the most part, people are going to sense something about you that they can't put their finger on, but they're going to feel safe around you because you're seeing them in their truth. They may not even see themselves in their truth, but our job is to be the gateway. And through the messages that we get from God's voice, and we are just sharing that energy, whether verbal or non-verbally, and we're sharing that energy, they feel their truth through you. And it feels familiar and it feels safe, and deep down they know this is how it's supposed to feel. So, I mean, a lot of benefits besides everlasting eternal love and having the entire kingdom of heaven, at your fingertips. I mean, what else do you need, right? My God. Illusion still appears to cling to you that you may reach them. Yet it has stepped back. I'm going to repeat that because there was a pause there, and I don't want it to be such a pause. Illusion still appears to cling to you that you may reach them, yet it has stepped back. And it is not illusion that they hear you speak of, nor illusion that you bring your eyes to look on and their minds to grasp, nor can the truth which walks ahead of you speak to them through illusions. For the road leads past illusions now, while on the way you call to them and that they may follow you. I mean, that's the thing. The illusions are gone. You're looking past all of that. And when somebody is seen for who they truly are as perfect beings, as God created them, they might start to release their own illusions, even if it's for a split second. But if it's a little longer than that, They may find themselves inquiring, not necessarily about you per se, but they might start to do some research, ask questions, maybe look a little bit more into spirituality. What is this meditation business that everybody's talking about? What is this healing business that everybody's talking about? What is consciousness? I'm hearing these buzzwords, but all of a sudden you open something up in them. And this isn't to sound arrogant. It's a gift that keeps on giving, and you're giving to yourself, because as you are sharing, you are reaffirming this work. Yeah, I mean, it's just a win-win situation. And this is not about being arrogant, not about becoming God to anybody. No. All you're doing is just being who you are. And remember, any sort of like omnipotent energy that somebody wants to take on, that is not of God. That is the illusion. Arrogance is the illusion. Any control is the illusion. So if you're feeling any of those, back it up a bit and re-examine. Because none of those emotions will even come into your consciousness. All you want to do is just give. The only thing that lights you up is having the opportunity to give, to help, to share. Really, it's incredible. All roads will lead to this one in the end. For sacrifice and deprivation are paths that lead nowhere, choices for defeat and aims that will remain impossible. All this steps back as truth comes forth in you to lead your brothers from the ways of death and set them on the way to happiness. Their suffering is but illusion. Yet they need a guide to lead them out of it, for they mistake illusion for the truth. Such is salvation's call and nothing more. It asks that you accept the truth and let it go before you, lighting up the path of ransom from illusion. It is not a ransom with a price. There's no cost but only gain. Illusion can but seem to hold in chains the Holy Son of God. It is but from illusions he is saved. As they step back, he finds himself again. Walk safely now, yet carefully, because this path is new to you, and you may find that you are tempted still to walk ahead of truth and let illusions be your guide. Your holy brothers have been given you to follow in your footsteps as you walk with certainty of purpose to the truth. It goes before you now that they may see something with which they can identify, something they understand to lead the way. Yet at the journey's ending, there will be no gap, no distance between truth and you, and all illusions walking in the way you traveled will be gone from you as well, with nothing left to keep the truth apart from God's completion, holy as himself. Step back in faith and let truth lead the way. You know not where you go, but one who knows goes with you. Let him lead you with the rest. When dreams are over, time has closed the door on all the things that pass, and miracles are purposeless. The Holy Son of God will make no journeys. There will be no wish to be illusion rather than the truth, and we step forth toward this as we progress along the way that truth points out to us. This is our final journey which we make for everyone. We must not lose our way, for as truth goes before us, so it goes before our brothers who will follow us. It's all about the truth. The truth is true and nothing else is true. It takes time, unfortunately, to really, truly understand what all of this is about, the truth versus illusion, and how to constantly differentiate it. It's just constant, just deciphering and yes, no, no, yes, not for me. I feel like that's all I'm doing, back and forth, back and forth. We walk to God. Pause and reflect on this. Could any way be holier or more deserving of your effort, of your love, and of your full intent? What way could give you more than everything, or offer less and still content the Holy Son of God? We walk to God. The truth that walks before us now is one with Him and leads us to where He has always been. What way but this could be a path that you would choose instead? Your feet are safely set upon the road that leads the world to God. Look not to ways that seem to lead you elsewhere. Dreams are not a worthy guide for you, who are God's Son. Forget not He has placed His hand in yours and given you your brothers in His trust, that you are worthy of His trust in you. He cannot be deceived. His trust has made your pathway certain and your goal secure. You will not fail your brothers nor yourself. Boy, it's really just giving us reassurance that it is okay to have blind faith and to take this path, because it can be a little bit scary. There's a lot of unknowns. This is uncharted territory for our minds, for our hearts, and this is just reassuring all of us that we are safe, and we will always be safe if we continue to walk to God. We will always be safe. That's a beautiful thing, because the world can be a big, bad, scary place if you believe in the illusion, but it's just not real. It's just not real. And we can really create another world, and it's going to reflect the truth. It's going to reflect the truth. And now He asks, but that you think of Him a while each day, that He may speak to you and tell you of His love, reminding you how great His trust, how limitless His love in your name and His own, which are the same. We practice gladly with this thought today. I will step back and let Him lead the way. Boy, it's nice to just let somebody do all the thinking for us. And it's the only way. Let us just, our ego say, no, I want to be in charge. I want to be a boss woman. I want to take control of my destiny and my future. I'm sure you'll be very successful, but there's still going to be a little emptiness, or a lot emptiness, and that constant chase for the illusion, because it's not real. And at any given moment, those things that you are chasing for, that is not this, that is not of God, can be destroyed, taken away, lost, stolen, die. I mean, it's not anything that can change in form. is an illusion. This is the everlasting gobstopper. This is just like the eternal well. The well of I'm going to say the well of like eternal everything that is truth. And that means all those shitty little emotions, all those shitty little triggers, gone. Never were there. Our minds brought them there, and our minds are like, psh. Thank you. You can see yourself out now. You spent enough time with me. In my mind. In my mind. Reality is reality. The illusion was in here for all of us. Now we have to wash the mind to see the reality of the situation. And nobody can do any wrong. Nobody can do harm. It's not real. I will step back and let him lead the way, for I would walk along the road to him. I will step back and let him lead the way. This is a good ass lesson, 155. And I love the numbers, the fives. When I was getting doubles or triple digits, the 5 is always change, but this is like going to be good change. Really good change. Lesson 155, I will step back and let him lead the way. Thank you for joining me today. Let's keep joining. Let's keep just trusting. Let's just take these steps together and walk to God. Let him lead the way. He knows what he's doing. We do not. Thank you so much. Till next time. I love you and God bless you.